Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best in old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
Exactly. And we're on Barry's famous Wednesday night words. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Ken Tizzard here. If you're listening to a podcast sometime later in the future, welcome. If you're here watching live the creation of the Whiskey Wednesday Show on another Wednesday night, welcome. I'm here with my friends, Mr. Ken Grant. To my right, how you doing there, Ken Grant? I'm not seeing you yet. I'm going to pull. Oh, look at this. Oh, there we go, Mr. Let's try this one here again. Oh, now we're going this way. Mr. Ken Grant. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? How you doing, Ken? And to my left, I've got Mr. Neil Lucy.
Good evening.
I love these new sweeps. Isn't that beautiful? Mr. Leal's looking great. And we've got in the background, well, not in the background, to the right, we've got Dave on drums, and that's okay. Just got to figure out which camera it is and make it do that thing. This is Dave, the Whiskey Wednesday Show poster guy. There we go. Look at that. See, it's all coming together. And there's Dave right there. Look at that. Yes, folks, we are playing with new stuff tonight, and we are having fun as always. Anyways, yeah, we are Music for Goats, and I was just telling the guys about, I was out on Sunday night after Thanksgiving dinner walking through the fields, and I saw a light in the sky, and I lost 11 minutes, and I don't know what happened. It's the weirdest thing, you know. I just told the guys all the details. I've been trying to remember it in my dreams, but
I think it was probably a turkey coma.
Could have been a turkey. It could have been a tryptophan abduction.
Yeah, there you go.
Some kind of tryptophan. Is tryptophan, is that what it's called?
Close.
Close? What's it called?
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan.
Yes.
P-H-A-N?
Correct.
Like
Stan, except without the T.
Without the T.
Yeah.
Okay. P-H-T-A-N. Stan. Got it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some fun stuff coming up for you tonight. We're going to start with a little pain-free living for y'all. And I'm going to check in the message board after this tune, see how everybody's doing. Oh, it's been weird. Winter is sort of coming around, eh? It's just getting to be that time, that wintry time. Heat. Little FMNL there, boys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes away a part of me that's real. Then other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes away a part of me that's real, then other times all I can do is smile. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling, and other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high, I like to get higher, I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned, I like to get stoneder, I like to get more stoned than I was before. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Little drunk, stoned, and that's not even close to drunk, stoned, and broke. But,
Well, it's partway there.
it's partly there. It's partly there. A little pain-free living, reminiscent of drunk, stoned, and broke, but very different at the same time. There we go, a little cleaner for you all. Been experimenting with distortion. Well, too much distortion there. Oh, good Lord. So, I'll start with the punchline. John Wynot will be on next week, and the following week, actually. So I did the John interview. It was great. We had a fantastic time. We did it in two parts. Part one was kind of, half hour about John, what he's done, who he is, all of his accomplishments, how he feels about those accomplishments, how he feels about music, how he feels about this stuff. And then we took a short break, and then we came back and we talked about all of the weird esoteric stuff, which is awesome, which was going to be part two. So I got part one all edited, real happy with it, just beautiful. And I hit export in Premiere, and it exports it, 26 minutes, 24 minutes, 23 minutes. Oh, this is great. Finally, it finishes exporting, and I open the file, and there's nothing in it. It's just there's no audio, there's no video. What the hell just happened? Anyways, Premiere did a weird thing where it had the name of the file was the name of the original file as well, and it rewrote over the original file while it was writing the new video file, but it erased the original file, and because the original file was erased, the output file was erased as well. Anyways, turns out this is one of those weird, freaky things that only happens, if you have a very specific set of things, and I just happened to fall into that category, which was great. So the John Wynot first 30 Pieces of Magic has gone into the ether, and it's not like a deleted file either. Like, I tried recovery data stuff, and even they said no, it's been overwritten, so the ones and zeros are gone. They're there somewhere. They're just not where I need them tonight. So I reached out to John and I said, fuck, man, I'm such an idiot. He said, yeah, I know. What'd you call for? I said, the interview, man. I said, I messed it up. I messed it up, and it's gone. And he said, "Did you mess it up?" I said, No. It was the computer, really. I just want to take the credit for it because I feel like everything in the world is my responsibility. Play this one for Johnny tonight, down in Boston. I'm going to talk to him again on Saturday when he's back in LA. So we'll have the next couple of weeks be Johnny Why Not. He's a really cool cat, and I'm looking forward to sharing some stuff with you. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. You sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his guns outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Tell how Pancho fell and Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, to save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's getting old. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Kindness, I suppose. There you go. Nicely done. Good work on the camera sweep in there, Barry. Yeah, I grabbed that idea from watching Ridiculousness. I love it when they start with the logo and then pans over the crowd down to them. We don't have the room or the studio audience, but we got a camera that can, go in a circle. Some lighting tweaks still need to happen. I think we got some hot spots there, but that's that TV too. That TV over there is extremely bright. I think it might actually be fine, but we'll see. Hope you all enjoyed that little version of Pancho and Lefty. Oh my. So me and Allison got out this week. So Allison was out. We went out this summer a fair bit because she's got that new chair, which is really cool. And we went out a lot, and we found some of the places in town that are accessible, which is really neat. And a few stores that we went to that we wanted to that we couldn't because they are not accessible. And Allison happened to want to go into the Peculiar Platypus. That was one of the places. And they didn't, they were just had a little lip to get in the door. And it's too much for Allison with the chair. So anyways, Allison had talked to the owner and she said that she were looking at doing something, and they did. And they did a post on it. So we went down this week. There's Allison, and they brought out that little ramp there, the owner. And she's a wonderful lady. She's got this store set up fantastic. Allison got inside. Everything in there is accessible too. Like they got all the shelves, and she kind of walked around with Allison and said, if you need anything moved, let me know. So it was really quite handy. And a cool little store down on Front Street too. So like that little ramp, you can see that there, and she just picks it up and brings it inside when she's done with it. So it's pretty cool, and it's nice to see people. It's nice to see people taking the initiative to do that. You don't think about these things so much when you're not in need of accessibility.
Yes.
So that's real nice. That's real nice. Like nice to get out and see that.
Yeah.
I'm so taken up by the fall. Everything is just disappearing. Now we've got the rain too. Like we hadn't had rain for so long, which was terrible for the grass. But now we've got the cold, yucky rain with wet leaves. It's gross. Yeah, I need fall.
What are you talking about? I mean, you should love this. It's St. John's weather.
No, it's not wet enough for that yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's at least a little taste thereof. How's that?
We're going to play a song for you, ladies and gentlemen, called Drunk, Stoned, and Broke. And it goes just like this. One. Two. 1, 2, 3. Drunk, stoned, and broke, and I don't know if I'll see the sun tomorrow. And if I come down from this place, I hope that I might never see your face again. Push back another round to drown away my sorrow. I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need it tonight. But good God, I need it tonight. Have another toke and slip quietly to understanding nothing. Your words like poison smoke, and I'd rather see you floating in the air. Push back another round to drown away my sorrow. I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need it tonight. But good God, I need it tonight. If I come down from this place, I hope that I might never see your face again. Push back another round to drown away my sorrow. I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need it tonight. Good God, I need it tonight. But good God, I need it tonight. But good God, I need it. Drunk, stoned, and broke. Good God, I needed it tonight. There are nights when you just kind of need it like that, I'm going to scroll around here, see what's going on, folks. Looking through the message board for those of you who are listening and not watching. Richard, Barry, Steve, nice to see you. By the way, I'm going to start working tomorrow on getting everybody's addresses and getting those gifts out to the gifts, the
Prizes.
The prizes, yeah. Tony Arkell, nice dame. Yeah, I know. Allison got that for me for Christmas, or did Neil get that made for Christmas? Neil got that for me for Christmas. The dame.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, from Rayanne. Yeah, it's a beautiful dame. It's done like all sort of Art Deco-y, and it looks like a Rayanne Schachter original. It's very cool. Deb, Joe, GT, how you all doing? Nice to see the gang here. Howard Weiss, oh, good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. You've been out seeing lots of live shows. I'm glad. There's lots of good stuff happening. Howard, you should come see The Watchmen sometime. You'd enjoy that show. I know it's not really your bag, but it's a good show. I think you'd really enjoy it. Let me know if you can make one. Okay, so Mike Steenburgers wrote a small novel here. Tuned in, I'm okay this summer. I've been dealing with some additional responsibilities. I can't stay at my trailer until October 31st this year, which is huge for what I have to do. Things are now coming together. My amazing friends have been a huge help. Something my parents told me when I was young was to regard your friends as family. Something I've always lived by, and so true. Oh, love to see you, GT. You are family, my friend. I love to see you. I'm glad things are turning around. Oh, hey, Steve, you got Johnny B there, digging the scene. Excellent. Having a beer and a drink and listening to some music on wasting some time on a Wednesday night. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Eric from Spirit Leaf, nice to see you, sir. Oh, thanks for that little set of joints that popped up this week for rehearsals and stuff. I can't remember what it was called. Was it the Cuban Links again? No, it wasn't the Cuban Links. It was. I can't remember. It was nice though. You need drugs in town? Go to Spirit Leaf.
Is that the official name of it? I can't remember.
Yes.
So there's those times when we do need those night outs, and anyways, last week we were all in attendance of Barb's sister's wedding, except for Barry. Where were you, Barry? Saturday night. Well, no, you were with us.
He was there.
It was all five of us, right? No, Mr. Grant wasn't
there.
with us.
Mr. G was playing somewhere.
I knew there was somebody there. G was playing.
I
That's
was
right.
off at the Legion.
You were up at the Legion, right? In Marmora.
Yeah.
With Janet Jeffrey Band, yeah. No, we went down, the four of us went down to the Masonic Temple, to Barb's thing, and it was quite funny. Neil got into the red wine, and oh my God, he was levitating at one point. I think I have a picture of it. Barry, do you have that picture of Neil levitating on the dance floor? Oh, there it is. Look, he's floating above everybody else. This is what Neil gets up to if you take him out and get him on the red wine, ladies and gentlemen. So beware, it's floating Neil. We had a great time. We went there and we stood outside while Neil danced his little heart out, and then
My heart's not that little.
and then we smoked a bunch of big joints, and I went back in just as they were bringing out the pizza and the candy bar, and chocolate covered nuts and gummy bears and all the good stuff.
And then there was like that whole tower platter thing from Doers.
Oh yeah, all the cream donuts and stuff. Yeah, I know, it was really quite something to.
I didn't get any. I was too busy dancing.
Neil was too busy dancing, wearing off his calories. Anyways, it was nice. Thanks, Barb, for inviting us. This is a song about romance. Take a moment, take a chance. Learn to fly or learn to dance. I don't know. Get yourself away from here. A better place to face your fears. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I have felt it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of her. Open up and look around. Try and tell me what you found. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
You pushed aside into my space. You're gone. You're falling in my face. All over me. All over you. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I have felt it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of her. Take a moment, take a chance, find yourself a new romance. I don't know. There's too much of you in here. He's gonna break, he's gonna cheer all over us. 2, 3. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I had it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of her. Very cool. Old song. We don't play that one very much. That's an old sort of pub classic, let's call it. And we should check tuning there, Neil. That one was, I think we were both souring there. I'm going to play a newer song now. This is one of the ones from the DAG sessions. Those of you regulars, you know what I'm talking about. If you're just tuning in, we recorded an album with our late drummer, Steve Dagg, and we've been releasing the singles. And this next one was one of the first ones that we released, called End of the World. You can listen to them on all the, Spotify, iTunes, all that crap. Hoping to have some vinyl out in the new year with the full record. But until then, we're moving onwards and upwards. I think. I don't even know what I was talking about. I lost track. Also want to send a shout out to Joe. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Joe Murray. It is Joe Murray's birthday, right? I'm correct there?
That's right.
Happy birthday, Joe Murray. Oh, there it is right there. Happy birthday. Hey, Cam McMaster. Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, the Lenny Gallant interview. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Just looking at the list here. So, let me check this tuning again. I don't know what's going on here. There's the culprit. What's happening there with you? One, two, three. I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Post-truths are dangerous, rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. Does it hurt sometimes to look inside your door? Sometimes it's okay to clean your dirty floors. Just remember to wash your hands all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. End of the world there for you, ladies and gentlemen. So what's going on, Neil? What's this new guitar you're playing all about tonight?
This here is my super duper root beer guitar Telecaster. It was made by Lewis Parker.
It's cool.
It is absolutely the most phenomenal finish imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
It was done by a gentleman out in British Columbia who told Lewis it would be a 3-day turnaround, and actually what he meant was 3 months, but nevertheless it arrived, and here it is.
Well, he's got to put each of those little sparkly bits in hand by hand,
Well,
right?
that's just it, and and apparently, he got a black eye or something, so his, 3-dimensional vision wasn't good, so it took him longer.
Right, yeah, because you really want that 3D and the sparkle.
You
It's
do.
really quite beautiful, though.
It is nice.
What a nice finish.
And the other kind of interesting thing about this is that the pickups in it are 2 Telecaster pickups I bought in 1972.
Oh, wow.
With the intention of making a guitar, which kind of got halfway made, and then life got in the way and one thing and another. But I've carried the pickups around with me for 50 years.
So 72 Tele pickups. Now, were they in a Tele at some point, or
No.
were they brand new? You just
Brand
bought
new.
a pair of Tele
Yep.
pickups
Yep.
in 72.
Tele pickups, the pots, the whole 9 yards. Sorry?
Pickups in your guitar are older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
Yes. Very
Make
nice.
them like these.
Well, no, apparently not. But yeah, so I mean, Lewis did have some issues with it because the humbucker was significantly louder than the bridge pickup, so he did a little bit of fiddling around to one thing and another, and they're now reasonably balanced. So
Excellent.
yeah,
Lewis is doing great work. It's East City Guitars.
East City Guitars,
in Peterborough. Yeah, Lewis
yeah.
Parker. He's the pink one, the salmon one that I've been playing recently. The Tele 2 is one of those. It's quite a
yeah.
gorgeous
And
piece.
the original version of End of the World that we did outside
The
of
blue.
the air, and the blue one that I'm playing, and that was made
Yeah.
by him as well. So
And we got you set up with a new amp tonight. We got you.
We do.
You got yourself a Roland Jazz Chorus. I love
Yeah.
those amps. They're
Yeah.
so beautiful.
yeah.
And that's the one with 2 little speakers in it. I think is there 2 little 10s in there or 2 12s? Looks like
I
2 12s.
can't really see from here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful little rig. So so for those of you noticing the changes, where the acoustic and the electric are definitely work together, and now we're going to work on getting the electrics to work together. Always changing here, things you never notice. How you doing with all the new changes there tonight, Barry?
I'm okay.
Good.
Get used to it.
This is a song I wrote. When did I wrote this song? Wrote this for No Dark, No Light. Tonight I felt the rain, and I just got wet. I was sorry that you came and then you left. Then I went outside for a smoke and a whiskey and a toke. And I felt the rain and then I just got wet. Tonight across the road that no man should, I chose to walk away from a place that used to be so goddamn good, and I went out searching on my own, trying to find a home, trying to get along the best I could. And I met a big old man out on that road. We shared a heavy load, we shared a heavy load. He was big and rude and surly and mean, and when I told him my story, he replied to me. He said, "What do you mean? What the hell are you running for? What would it be you're running to? What would it be you're running from?" So I stayed with that man and he gave me a room. And I worked a couple of jobs, I paid some dues. I'd go out shopping in the stores, I'd never want for more. I was happy, just me on my own. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and I got so sad. I started feeling lonely and I started feeling bad. And I woke up late one night and I tried to take my life, and I remembered all the best I'd ever had. The devil lives in St. John's, Newfoundland. Some say she's a woman, others say that he's a man. It might be gambling, might be booze, drugs or women and brand new shoes. But the devil lives in St. John's, Newfoundland. And then I woke up in the day and everything was fine. I couldn't wait to tell my story, just let it all unwind. And I looked around to take stock, but there was nobody left to sit and talk or for about old times. In the corners, in the darkness, you can see him walking. In the corners, in the darkness, you can see him walking. In the corners, in the darkness, you can see him walking. In the corners, in the darkness, you can see him walking. In the corners, in the darkness. You can't see him walking. There you go. A little mismatched version of the whole thing. Thanksgiving. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah, Barry, did you have a good Thanksgiving? What'd you get up to?
I did, man. Oh,
Yeah.
well, we did a turkey this year for the first time in a long time.
Nice.
We were supposed to have company, but they canceled, so
Oh.
we'll be eating turkey for a month.
We ended off with a good gang here. We got some photos there, actually. I think we had. So there's Cassidy and Matt, and that's our front porch, and that's where we go to have puffs before the show and after the show. And Allison said, "Well, if you're going to be out there in the cold, let's get a little heater." So she ordered that from Amazon, and Matt put it up because he's right handy. And Cassidy's so happy that he's handy. Look at her smiling. Yeah, no, it was great to have that. And then there's the family gathering for dinner. Caitlin and Cassidy were both here, which was awesome. And the crew, of course, and Allison all dressed up in her dress, her Sunday dress. Actually, it's her any day dress. It's her only dress. No, actually, she has a few more. We've been buying new dresses. At Zazu, she loves Zazu. They just closed. And this is how the night ended. Jack passed out in the middle of the table. Mr. Grant and Dave stoned out of their trees, just staring at him going, "What's
Full of
that
turkey
on the table? That turkey looks different." Oh my, it was a fun weekend here. We had a really good time. I'm going to try this. Last week, remember I told you I wrote a song? So I'm going to try a new song. I'm going to do this on my own, guys. See if I can remember any of it.
Well, that's just as well, because we've never heard any of
I
it.
know. So, as some of you know, like I wrote the last record, which is now the DAG sessions, while I was in Ottawa. My writing is very fragile at the best of times, and the last few years it's been really just. I didn't want to write about COVID, even though it snuck into a few things, and I didn't want to write about Allison getting sick, even though it snuck into a few things. But last week I set up a little writing room for myself with no distractions in it. It's just a pencil, a sharpener, and some paper and a guitar and an ashtray. So last week I thought I'll go out there and I'll sit down and write a bunch of shit on paper and see what happens. And I ended up putting this one out. I'm still not sure, working on the lyrics. I got 2 totally different choruses. Tonight I'll play you chorus 1. I'm 52 years old, I'm bored and tired and horny and stoned, listening to the Pixies on the radio in my car. I'm missing you, I'm missing me, I'm missing them, hard to believe. It's been that long since 1984. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. I've been listening to the Clash record playing on the radio, saying where have the good times gone. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. It's one of 1,000 shows I'm super excited to see off, though, trying to find my way into believing. Idols, the band, missing stereo, missing bass, missing 2K in my face, missing something righteous, something dangerous. It's not always calling, I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing and scratching at my head and asking where have all the good times gone. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. This is the last cool night of summer, digging through ashtrays once again. What a time we've had. A good night and God bless. Most of my friends are so very lonely. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing and I'm scratching my head, wondering where everything went wrong. I won't hear you calling, I'm already gone. I won't hear you calling, 'cause I'm already gone. I'm 52 years old, I'm bored and tired and horny and stoned, listening to the Pixies on the radio in my car. Yet untitled. Yet finished. Thank you. It's
It's amazing. I mean,
Author,
you started
author.
writing songs again, and just like that, you dropped 2 years.
I know. Well, this one's not about me, it's about somebody else.
I see.
Somebody younger than me. It's about somebody younger than me. No, it's interesting. And the reason I do that is the Wednesday nights at the pub is where I would, sort of start these songs and I would bring them in and play it like that. And the next week I'd come back and 52 years old, I'm bored, horny, and tired and stoned, listening to the Clash on the radio in my car. So over the next few weeks you'll hear all kinds of different versions of it. And the Whiskey Wednesday original thing, that's what it was about. It was about me finding a place to introduce new material and work on new stuff. And I know doing it live online is not the way you're supposed to do it. Actually, I don't even know if it's the way you're supposed to do it or not, but fuck it. It's part of what I do. So there you go, the birth of a brand new song. And next week I'll task the boys on putting it together.
Yeah.
It's a neat song. I mean, it's brand new. It's just words and a melody right now. I got to find a key for it. This is the
But you know, like from the genesis and then through the creative process, I think it's
Exactly.
absolutely great to share that with you.
I think it's kind of neat, you know. Anyways,
To Exodus and Leviticus.
with an interactive audience. Yeah, the interactive audience was always fun. Just checking to see who's here. Lenny wrote a beautiful tribute to the late Jimmy Buffett on social media. I'm gonna have to check that out. Steve Runyon's nice to be joining from Sunnybrook Hospital. I hope everything's okay, Steve. Betty George, hi Joe. Joe is stranded on his birthday. RJ, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I know Lenny and Lenny was talking to me about the Buffett thing when we did the interview, and he was so excited to be on this record with him, and it's still sad. It's terribly sad. Okay, so tonight later on, I'm just looking to see who's still here. Yeah, it looks like the regular gang. You're all chatting. Excellent. Thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being so friendly to each other. Nice to hear the. Whatever. This is what we're doing, folks. We're gonna move up and play a song called "The Other Side of Wrong." This is an older song. This one has had a few incarnations. About to have another one with the DAG sessions. We recorded it again with Steve. It was one that Steve kind of went, I don't know, I don't really think it fits in the whole record. That was one of the last conversations we had. But as I started polishing the track, recently I've been going through it, and the drums just sound so good. I'm gonna release it as the next. We're going to release it as the next song in the DAG sessions because it sounds fucking great. It's a really good rendition of the song. More than that, Steve's drums just really kind of shine, and it's some really good capture there for him. So, okay, so here we go. Other Side of Wrong goes just like this, I hope. 1, 2, 1, 2. Damaged, tired, and broken. There's nothing left to hide. You still seem far away from me, but you're here by my side. The street light in the distance, through the window hits your eyes. The devil's got his hand on you. Tears are running dry. Whatever happened to finding a way? How did we get here on the other side of today? Picture perfect daddy's girl, you couldn't do no wrong. He came up beside you, so he played along. 2 kids, nice house on paper, good, but you don't understand. You smile your way through choices, time slips through our hands. Whatever happened, today's been so long. How did we get here on the other side? pushed out and broken. There's nothing left to hide. You still seem far away from me, but you're here by my side. Whatever happened, finding our way. How did we get here, the other side? Whatever happened, today's me and so. How did we get here on the other side? Wrong. Other side of wrong. C sharper, A minor, C minor, E reg, E major.
Or a combination
Always get
of
confused on that one. Get confused on that one.
this towel of mine.
This towel of mine. Let's do a little medley. A little jammy medley. Hey, Michael Monroe, how you doing, brother? Been seeing you exercising online recently. It's very cool. Aaron, good to see you, love. You won a hat last week. I need your address. Last week we pulled your name for a hat. Yeah, Mike, it looks like you're doing really good with the back work. I saw this yoga thing you were doing. You were like just on your pinkies. Like he had his hands inverted like this with his pinkies and his legs up over his shoulders, and his ears were holding him in place. You're just balancing on two pinkies. I'm like, God, Mike, you've come a long way. You know, he used to just be sort of into chiropractics and yoga and stuff, and now he's a pinky master. Good to see you, Mike Monroe. Miss you, my friend. Wish you lived closer. Cool to get together and hang out and play guitar. Mike played in a band with me when we were in high school. Went out on the road with you were with us when we went out with the Amazing Glenn, I think, Mike. I think it was in and around that time. The Amazing Glenn
There's
Mary
a
Show
story.
dances on flaming broken glass while singing Proud Mary. It was a
That's
fun
showbiz.
Yeah, I toured
That's
with a guy in
insanity.
Newfoundland who did that. Danced on flaming broken glass. You missed that story. Well, I wandered so aimless, my life filled with sin. I never let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Well, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like the blind man, I wandered along. Worries and fears took me for their own. Then like the blind man, that God gave back his sight. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Well, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Well, that's alright, mama, that's alright for you. That's alright, mama, there's anything you do. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright now, mama, any way you choose. My mama, she done told me, my daddy done told me too. Son, that girl you're messing with, she ain't any good for you. That's alright, and that's alright, and that's alright now, mama, any way you choose. Well, I'm leaving town tomorrow, I'm leaving town for sure. And you don't need to worry about me hanging around your door. That's alright,
It's all right.
and that's alright,
That's all right.
and
That's alright now, mama, anyway. Love is a burning thing, it makes a fiery ring. I fell for you like a child. Oh, and the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like our hearts meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, and the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went high. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. She talks to all the servants about man and God and law, and everybody thinks that she's the brains behind Paul. She's 68, she says she's 54. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mother no more. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. He hands you a nickel, he hands you a dime, and he asks you with a grin if you are having a good time. And then he finds you every time you stand the door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa no more. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pa no more. He hands you a nickel, he hands you a dime. I'm singing the last verse for the second and third time. He slams himself every time he leaves the door. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. Up in the morning, fold my hands and pray for rain. I got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane, and it's a shame the way she makes me scrub the floors. Well, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mother no more. Was a fool to wander and stray. Straight is the gate and narrow the way. Now I have traded the wrong for the right. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Well, I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw, oh, I saw the light. Oh, I saw the light.
Medley Lane, ladies and
Melody
gentlemen.
Lane. Yeah.
We forgot Louis Louis.
What's that? Yeah, well, Louis Louis doesn't actually fit in with that thing as well. Great mix of some oldies. Yeah, sounds like Pastor Sermon has his. Yeah, I do. It's a good. Oh, thanks, Joe. I'm glad you're enjoying this set. I put this one together, and it's sort of. It was a blah. I was really put off by losing the John stuff. I couldn't believe that it was gone. I was like, how can you lose something from the world of computers? Like nothing is ever lost. No, it's gone. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, John, why not? We're going to end tonight with Barstools and Broken Hearts. And then we're going to get into a really cool thing. For those of you who diehard fans, stick around because we're going to show a video. This is part of the, what's Alison called it again? The video rewind. We're going to show a live video that I uncovered, recorded at Maxwell's in Waterloo with Ken Tizzard and Bad Intent.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to watch that video. It's actually quite funny, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all again for tuning in. And thank you for all you've done. I know it's mostly the regulars here, and I appreciate everything that you do, from dedicating time to us on Wednesday night to making donations to keep the show going. We had the fundraiser last week. It was great. Well, a couple weeks ago, and first day with the new lips there, buddy. Apparently, that was a weird sound. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Not either.
Oh God. Neil was, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to get into talking about Neil's throat.
Oh dear.
Oh, I heard a lovely song on the radio this afternoon.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
I'd been watching too much news,
Oh dear.
and the news is just terrible. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
the world
awful.
is
It's on fire.
the world is on fire. Yeah. And then they played Anne Murray singing "A Little Good News"
Oh.
from 1984, which you mentioned in your song.
Yeah.
And my God, it just about made me cry, I tell you.
Wow.
So if anybody needs a little lifting up, check that out.
Anne Murray.
Anne Murray, A Little Good News
She was
about
something
a
special.
day when nobody dropped a bomb, nobody robbed a liquor store. Just, whoa.
They call that a slow news day. They hate that in the media.
Yeah. Well, fuck them.
Exactly.
Well, the way they ruined the mood there, Kenneth.
No,
They did, yes, indeed.
Sorry, you know me, Mr. Happy. Have you heard any of my songs?
Yes, indeed.
They're not exactly.
That's why your nickname is Eeyore.
Exactly.
So a little yin for your yang there.
Curious what you all think of the new lighting and stuff so far. How's it looking? Neil's been dipping into my basket. Ron is wondering if you've been dipping in.
No, Ron, I promise I was not.
It's safely put away for you, Ron. Don't worry. It's been taken out of my reach. Okay, I got to go in Sunday to play with the Watchmen. That's going to be fun. And then next week is Winnipeg. Next week is Winnipeg, yeah, at the casino. That'll be fun. And we're going in a night early to do a house party thing. Yeah. In Winnipeg. That'll be fun. What else is going on? Fuck, a lot of stuff. I got to go in Toronto for a Sunday for a rehearsal. Wow. That'll be fun.
You're not coming out here?
No, they're not gonna do that. And the song end tonight with Barstools and Broken Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all having a great time. Let's row this one together here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Broken minds and broken bodies coming home to find the life and love before the war turned cold and broke down over time. Broke family and broken love, tangled stories made up of the time you were away. A broken soldier's heart will plays. Stop pretending, it's just the way things go. Don't pretend to be the lies that we all know. It's just barstools and broken hearts, another night to fall apart. Puzzle pieces in my head, another stranger in my bed.
bed. It's just bar stools and broken hearts. Another day, it's another start. Face the truth and climb that hill. Another prayer unwinds. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill. Broken jobs and broken dreams. A little too old, it seems. The life you thought you'd have lives only as an illusion now, it seems. Broken wallet and broken heart have put you in your place. The whiskey, drugs, and cigarettes are filling up that empty space. Stop pretending it's just the way things go. Don't pretend to be the lies that we all know. It's just bar stools and broken hearts. Another night to fall apart. Puzzle pieces in my head. Another stranger in my bed. It's just bar stools and broken hearts. Another night, another start. To face the wall and climb that hill. Another prayer unwinds. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill. Promises and broken truth. The radio plays songs from our youth, the songs that we all loved. Twisting words we sang like morning doves. Broken world and broken people trying to get ahead. The sympathy that they all need for all intents gets left for dead. Stop pretending there's a war outside. Don't pretend to be the truth from days gone by. It's just bar stools and broken hearts. Another night, another start. Face the truth and climb that hill. Another prayer unwinds. It's just bar stools and broken hearts. Another night to fall apart. Puzzle pieces in my head. Another stranger in my bed. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another Whiskey Wednesday. David, thank you for coming over. Mr. Grant, thank you for coming over. Neil, thank you for coming over. Barry,
welcome.
thank you so much for coming over. I know you're on the Champix, and you're in that Champix extrasensory. You're a couple days into it, and you're starting to feel more alive than you should. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the Champix is a weird thing. I hope you get off those cigarettes, though, for sure. So we're going to do this thing now called the video rewind, because I've got all this stuff, which is pretty cool, actually. So we're going to go back today all the way to Maxwell's in Waterloo. But before we do, I'm going to say goodnight. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And remember to be like Steve. Cheers.
This is our last song for the evening. This is the first song off the new CD. It's called Time to Remember. I wrote this after reading a book called The Cellist of Sarajevo, and it goes like this. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. 1, 2, 3, 4.
much. My name is Ken Tizzard, and we are Bad Intent.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and the Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
The seal on a Jim Beam cannon.